I salute you wherever you are. I want you to drink your tea. In my program, you have to drink your tea or you drink water. Water is life. Drink tea or water. You know, water or tea is life. I'm sorry, guys. I've been coming late these days, but it's very important. I just dropped some few message that I remember, that I can think, that I think is important. That is why I'm here. Okay, so drink water, guys. Take water, keep water beside you as you listen to me. It's a very important information. Of course, we give you important updates. In this program, we learn a lot. We share ideas, our opinion, because it's very important, guys. I salute you wherever you are. So please drink water. Drink water as we start. Drink water. Mm? Mm. Water is life. Drink water. Drink water. Mm. I salute you wherever you are. Wherever you are, I salute you. This is the City Boy movement. The City Boy movement. We are patriotic Nigerians living all over the world, anywhere in the world, coming together with our skills, experience, ideas, sharing all of these to support our government, our elected president and government for the first time in history, debunking or to debunk all the lies of any of them. Somebody say Simon Ekpa don vex so. I salute you. I salute you wherever you are. Simon Ekpa don vex. Okay. So what is he doing now? Is he bringing development to the southeast? Or is he bringing development to Biafra? Or what is happening? Is he bringing industry to Biafra? What is the sign? What do you mean by Simon Ekpa the best? Please let me know what is Simon Ekpa doing. What is he doing? We always know what they do now. It's about donation, donation, donation. There's nothing wrong for you to donate money. But you see, if you donate money to help your people, donate money to bring good things to the land, donate money to build roads, maybe hospitals, or build your region, not to donate money to bring problems. Anyways, of course, that one has been exposed. What we have been saying for a very long time has been exposed. Finally, they are now coming out to even tell the people what is going on, how they don't have money, they need more money, they need more donations. I've told you, all the Igbos that you see on social media, all the Igbos on social media, all of them is donations. Anything you see is donation. I can mention all of them. Ekolora, is it Ekolora, whatever they call it? That man, there's one guy, one Igbo guy. He lives in Enugu. Is it Enugu, between Enugu and Imo State? He always do his donation, 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 my brother. So forget about it. I'm not here to talk about that. We already know what it's about. There's nothing wrong in donating money. In fact, I saw one of them praising how they have donated money in the US. What did they donate the money to do? Go and find out. So it's donations. Anything that will not bring money, you will never see them there. I've said it before. As you are seeing Simon Ekpa shouting now, he's saying conference in Finland. It's about donation, guys. So I'm not here to talk about now. I might look at it a little bit because it has been exposed. OP supporters are now crying. All the people that say all eyes on the judiciary, they are now confessing how their donations, how they have been surviving with their donations. I'm going to play one of the short video here. But my conversations tonight is to just to let you know that I so much strongly believe in President Tinubu government and presidency. I so much believe in his government, and I believe that he has the capacity, the team, the technocrats to deliver success to Nigerians. Nigerians have been waiting for this opportunity. Many of us, many Nigerians have been, so much having hope. Nearly 9 million of us, we voted for the city boy because we believe that is the right man for the job, and we can see that he's already doing it. We want the president to continue. I saw one of his ministers, is it Adebayo, the power minister? I think his name is Adebayo. Sorry if I cannot. Adebayo something. His name is the minister. He said that he's going to make sure, he's going to improve electricity situation in the country within 6 months. My brother, we are not talking about improvement. We are not talking about improvement. You see, don't rush to impress Nigerians, because if you rush to impress Nigerians, they are going to make a lot of mistakes. Mr. Minister, Mr. Power Minister Adebayo, I don't know what is your name. I missed the name because I normally confuse the name. I'm not Yoruba, I'm Akwa Ibom, so I might not pronounce your name very well. But the message is that the template is already available. How countries are having 24 hours electricity. We need that electricity in Nigeria. Let the problem be that, oh, maybe some states don't have the infrastructure, or they need to put the infrastructure to be able to maintain a 24 hours electricity. We need the power supply to be steady, 24 hours power supply. We are not just talking about improvement, because when you use that word improvement, many other leaders, politicians, ministers, they have come and deceive us with improving. They say they improve from so megawatt to another megawatt. We don't need all these things. We need a system. It's a system that can ensure 24-hour power supply. What is going on here? It's going on. Nigeria is the giant of Africa. We are the one that power the whole world with our resources. So please, we need ministers. We need leaders that can find a sustainable solution. A sustainable solution. Don't tell us that you are increasing megawatts, because I don't know, when you say you are improving, I don't get it. Me, I'm not here to sympathize with anybody. We already have template of people having 24 hours electricity. Even Rwanda is having 24 hours electricity. Even Kenya is having 24 hours electricity. Even some countries like, of course, you want to talk about Europe and or the West, US 24 hours electricity, UK 24 hours electricity, Canada 24. Many other countries are having 24 hours electricity. So we want the Minister of Power, what's his name, Adebayo, to focus on a sustainable solution, not to rush anything to impress anybody. We are not in any business of impressing anybody. As a minister, you are appointed to do your job. You don't need, if the budget, the monies you need, the resources you need is available. So I don't understand why you tell us you want to, I don't know. We need a proper plan. But thank God, because I'm giving him direction. He said you want to improve. No, we don't need any. We need a plan, a proper plan. You say in some few weeks, we are going to see a proper plan of how you want to improve electricity. My brother, we need 24 hours electricity, sir. We need 24 hours electricity. Because if you are talking about empowering our economy, adding value to our currency, and improving the economy, we need 24 hours electricity. They cannot be manufacturing, they cannot be agriculture, value-added systems without 24 hours electricity. So please, Mr. Minister for Power, we need you to make sure you have a plan. There's already template. If you need me to give you a template, I can give you template. So please, we need 24 hours electricity. And this is my position on this. With Tinubu system, President Tinubu systems in place, there's a reason why I say Mr. President Tinubu system. Because I know that he has the capacity and the technocrats, the team of people to help him to actualize all his policies, systems, to enable us to put Nigeria back on track. He already said it. So we need President Tinubu systems on innovations, agriculture, electricity. I've already shared some ideas. Manufacturing, innovations in manufacturing, agriculture, value-added agriculture, because sometimes we produce, but these products, they get rotten because of it's no more in the season, or out of season, or loss of produce during the seasonal period. So we need a value-added system, agricultural system, a very well-planned agricultural system, manufacturing, made in Nigeria products. This cannot happen. Made in Nigeria goods or products can never happen when there is no electricity, when there is no security, and when there is no policies or systems that can support it. Please, we need a fundamental solution. This is my area of conversation, and this is very, very important. But today I want to highlight something. We are watching. We are watching them. We are hoping. We are going to. There's something that is about to happen in the next few weeks. There is something, and we are hoping, and we are looking at them, and we can see the body language. They already understand it. Are you getting me now? Some of them are already coming out to expose themselves, to shout. You see, some of these people, when they were, for example, when I was supporting IPONG, Biafra, they thought that we don't know our own story. They thought that we don't have history. You see, these people, these IPONG people, IPOP, Biafra criminals, today, when they form their stories, they thought that people don't know their own stories. For example, maybe Edo people, they support them, or Delta people, they join them, or Agbo them. What do they call them? Agbo, all those areas, or Delta, Igbo Delta, whatever. When they join them and they say Biafra, even sometimes some of us that supported them, like Akwa Ibom, they thought that we don't know our story. So they thought that they would deceive us to colonize us to join their Biafra. My brother, if you want to talk about Biafra, it's Igbo agenda. We have said this thing many, many times. I've explained it when I said that they have Igbo-nized Biafra, because that was a concept. They say, oh, all of us is going to be a different. They say, look, let me tell you something. Nnamdi Kanu told us that Biafra is going to be different. It's going to be a country inside country, a federation where there will be countries, this and that. So nice stories. That was how they used to start small, small. Just like today now, Simon Ekpa is using the same, and other people, all of them, because other people have withdrawn themselves. Other people have withdrawn themselves. They know that this thing is not working. This is a big scam. Biafra is a scam. IPOP, IPON, all of them. There are some people that know what is going on. They have withdrawn themselves. But you see, people like Simon Ekpa still want to cash out. It's their brother. Because do you know why? There is no punishment. There is no leader stopping the criminality. All of them feel that when they finish their criminality, there will be no punishment. There is no punishment for criminals. There's no punishment for people deceiving people, faking news, fake news, propaganda, and everything. Are you getting me now? So when we were following them, supporting, they thought that we don't know our story. They thought that Akwa Ibom don't know the story, or maybe Ijoman don't know story, their own history, or Edo, or all these things. People, follow them because they thought that they are making sense. But the truth is coming out. Let me just show you some of the people that have been following Obi, shouting disobedient. Before, when we were telling them about comedians, supporting them, sharing their videos, using the Igbos to cash out, using Obi to cash out, they thought that we are joking. Because they don't understand that it's only the Igbos that will share video. If you want, just talk about Biafra and say Biafra is coming, or just tell them, oh, it's true, they are making life difficult for people in the Southeast. They have forgotten their governors. They don't even mention their governors at all. Now, let me show you some of the people that cash out from everything. And they are beginning to confess it. And the brother do it. He is doing it consistently. He knows what he's doing, but they cannot see. And I like it. Because at the end of the day, when you say you are wise, at the end of the day, you find out that you are not wise. I saw the brother today. He was crying. He was complaining. He was complaining. Wait. He was complaining bitterly that he doesn't have money, that is depressed. My brother, you need to understand. And then he was not saying they should give him more money. They should donate more money for him. Who doesn't know him? His name is Magnus Uraka. That man that was sharing pictures. I don't know what he's talking about. I don't even know what that one is talking about. Are you getting me now? So the brother knows what he's doing. I saw the video. He said he was depressed. He's so much depressed. Wait. I'm looking for the video. The brother said he's depressed, that he's looking for more money. People should send him money. That the last time, all the project he did, that people donated money for him. My brother, you need to listen to it so that you understand what is going on. He said that even money to put petrol in his car, he do not have it. So he's waiting for people to donate money. My brother, I have said this time with that number, without donation, these people will not be there.
Me, where they do all the main work.
Listen,
much, but
listen.
Beyond this, let me use this opportunity to
thank
all the obedience that I've contributed for this trip that I've made.
Listen,
I didn't use my money to engage on all this trip.
Did you hear that? He said he wants to use this opportunity to thank all the obedient that contributed money for him, that he didn't use his money to do all this trip. The same thing with Obi. Obi never lost anything. You see all this thing we are talking about? Obi is enjoying. Obi cashed out. See, many Obi enjoyed. When I'm telling you something, just know the reality. Obi cashed out from everything. Now, this Magnus Oraka, just like every other comedian, they understand the story of the Igbos. They understand the story of Biafra. They understand the story of obedient. They are so emotional. They don't understand politics. So they need sympathizers. I'm telling you. So if you want to sympathize with, just like I was with them. When I was supporting them, they were hailing me. They like me. They give me names. They call me all kinds of names. Immediately, I spotted the criminality and started talking about it. They hated me. They hated me to the core because I'm no longer emotional about them. I'm no longer. Now, the brother said he did not use his money. He's not using his money. Everything that he's doing in the name of obedient, disobedient, he's not using his money. He wants to thank the obedient, the people that contributed money. I want you to listen to the story. This is the story of Biafra as well. This is the story of Simon Ekpa as well. This is the story of Nnamdi Kanu as well. This is the story of all of them. Any movement that you see run by Igbo man is about money donations. And there's I'm not saying anything is bad, but what are you using the donation for? That is where the issue is. Take a look. I want you to, because I'm not going to take too much of time. It's late. but I just decided to make sure I talk about this. Pay attention to this.
All the obedience that I've contributed for this trip that I've made, I didn't use my money to engage on all this trip.
I did not use the money, my money.
It was obedience.
It was obedient.
In fact, they've contributed millions of naira.
You hear that?
My hotel accommodation, transportation, fuel, feeding, pepper soup and beer allowance, they took care of it. I appreciate everybody.
Did you hear that? That is the story of Biafra. That is the story of obedience. That is their story. I salute you, Samuel. Say good evening, my brother. And Sima, thanks for the job. Thank you very much, guys. I salute you wherever you are. That's on YouTube. I'm just highlighting something for you. I'm highlighting something for you. So these people, they have something to benefit. They are benefiting from something. You'll be wondering, how come a full grown-up man like this, Magnus Oraka, going to be sharing all eyes on it? It's because he's getting something. That is a job. My brother, they say there's no job in Nigeria. So you have to create jobs. You have to create jobs. And from his story, you will listen to what he's saying. It's a job for him. It's a big job. So he now went further to ask for more donations. That he went into depression. That he even wanted to drive his car, to put petrol in his car, he will not have it. I'm going to go back there because I want you to listen. This is what is going. This is what made them to be shouting, Obi, disobedience, Obi, 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 Obingos, Obingos. Pay attention, no?
They do all the main work. Do you know how much? But beyond this, let me use this opportunity to thank all the obedience that I've contributed for this trip that I've made.
Okay.
I didn't use my money to engage on all these trips. It was obedience. In fact, they've contributed millions of naira. My hotel accommodation,
yes,
transportation,
yes,
fuel, feeding, pepper soup and beer allowance, they
okay,
took care of it.
Okay.
I appreciate everybody who has contributed to the largest money, to the lowest money. I thank you.
You hear that?
But I'm not happy.
But it's not happy. Listen, no.
Not happy. The reason why the friends talk this now, see.
Listen.
Because of this, I'm very depressed too. I'm going through a very deep depression. You're not going to understand.
Listen why. Listen to why.
Today I want to come on. I don't feel come on because even money to buy fuel for car come out and not get.
Did you hear that?
I'm so depressed. Very, very depressed. I'm not happy with Peter Obi. Yes. My wife had been telling me, calm down, but
did you hear that?
Okay.
I don't want to talk too much. That's all I want to highlight. There's no need to repeat all the stories. The brother said all his hotel bills, even petrol to fuel his car. He said he's not happy now because Obi has not given him more money, or I don't even know what he's talking about. Obi has not given him money, that he doesn't even have money to put petrol in his car. My brother, do you understand what is fueling what they are doing? It's not for the good of the nation, no. It's not for the good of the nation. They have a mission. Any of the individual that you see pushing Obi or anything, talking about disobedience or talking about Biafra or talking about IPONG, they are benefiting. The IPOP people, they are benefiting by using the problems that they are creating in the Southeast region to put it as evidence to file for asylum in Europe, in the US, in America, everywhere. They use IPOP, Biafra. They will bomb properties, they will cut people's neck, they will use the video, they will put it as evidence and say, oh, there's problem in we can't go back. They use it to apply for asylum. So you see why they are pushing for Biafra in the name of, they want to continue to cause problems. I will show you evidence. Because anything I say, I have evidence, guys. Loads of them. You see, so any of these people doing what they are doing, it's not for the nation, it's not for the good of the nation. It's not for to build the country. It's for their own personal, what they can get, how they can survive. You understand me? So now, IPOP, IPONG, Biafra, or Biafra, or whatever they call them, is because they are using it. The executive in IPOP, in Biafra, what they do, they collect money from their brother, Igbo brothers. Simple. There's no other people. They collect money from their Igbo brothers to file paper, asylum, to sign a sheet of paper so that they can apply for asylum. Simple. So they are using it to do business, to get money. That is why the IPOP people, or the IPONG, or the, I don't know whether they call it DOS, all of them, those people, they are not happy with people like Simon Ekpa, who is trying to get his own share from the same thing. You understand me? So the disobedient people, what is pushing them? The comedians. Are you seeing them talking about it again? Because that story is no longer making sense. It's not going to trend anymore. So they have stopped it. They have gone into something else. They have gone into another content. They don't cash out with the content of Obi, oh, this and that. The content of President Tinubu did not win. Sorry, what did they call it? Mandate stolen is not working. You see the story now. So you can see Oraka here. One of the person who has come to expose himself, because in his mind he was thinking that he would say that so that people would donate more money for him. But you don't know that he has exposed how they have been running what they have been running. They give money. This what kept Obi doing what he's doing during that. It was because he was also receiving donations and money. So it's about what they can get. Obi himself said he never spent any of his money. The brother here said he never spent any of his money. So at the end of the process now, if there are genuine people who actually believe that Obi will be a better option, a better leader for Nigeria, maybe there are some truly Nigerians or obedient people, will I say from the southeast, who believe that Obi will actually be a big difference if Obi become a leader or a president that he can actually change anything in Nigeria. If there are truly such people, my brother, it's not up to 1%. But I can tell you that any of those people pushing, including the Yeye British that followed Obi, comedians, all of them, they were also giving their own share. I'm not saying that politicians don't share money, don't motivate people, don't do logistics and all of that. But I'm telling you that these people, obedient people, is specific. Biafra people is specific. It's about donations for them. And there are people benefiting. And you find out that only the people benefiting it that is pushing it. Because they have to continue to push it in order to keep on getting the donations. Are you getting me now? That's number one. Though. I want to show you that one before I move. Are you getting me now? So that is what they do. And they are beginning to expose themselves by themselves. Nobody is talking about it though. They are exposing it themselves by themselves. And in case you don't know one of the reasons why they are fighting Asari Dokubo, when you see them, they are so mad at Asari Dokubo. Even when Asari Dokubo don't do them anything. The reason why they are not happy with Asari at all is because of what Asari Dokubo said some time ago. I'm just going to play this video so that you get it. This issue of I'm concluding this, they are rubbish because we just want to prove to them that their story, their propaganda, fake videos, Obi is coming, is not coming, is coming, is not coming, is nothing to write them about. It's already gone. But you see, for us, we will keep reminding them their story. Are you getting me now? And for those people who one day when they will wake up, they will remember that everything we have told them is actually a reality. You understand me? It's actually a reality. I can see some of them in the comment section. They say they are calling me names. My brother, I enjoy the names calling. This is not the first time you have been calling me names. One thing that is constant about me is that I keep on winning. You call me names, but at the end of the day, I keep on winning. You see now, so maybe you need to change your strategy and help yourself because anything you are saying does not affect me. Rather, it helps me to grow and become more success. Are you getting me now? Now, I want you to listen to one of the reasons why they fight Asari Dokubo. One of the reasons. There are many reasons, but this is one of the reasons. Pay attention to this.
Can't return you forever.
Listen, let me go back here. Did you hear that? Asari Dokubo reminded them that when we told the IPOP Biafra people that I'm going to smoke their leader out, that is Nnamdi Kanu, I'm going to smoke him out. That time, President Tinubu has not become president yet. Tinubu has not become president yet. He told them this is the statement that Asari Dokubo made that is making the IPOP, IPONG, or disobedient people, or in extension, some Igbos in the southeast, they don't like Asari because of this statement. This is the statement because he said that he told them that I'm going to smoke Nnamdi Kanu out. I'm going to smoke him out. You understand me? And then he reminded them that time Tinubu has not become president. So if they are thinking that it's because of Tinubu that I'm going to Asoro or this, and I'm telling you, he's telling them that, man, you guys don't know what you're doing. And it's true, these guys don't know what they're doing. They are so emotional, they are so glueless. They keep on deceiving themselves among themselves. It's so sweet that they keep deceiving themselves among themselves. They celebrate criminality. Are you getting me now? So take a look. Let me remind. I want to play it so that you listen. Pay attention.
To smoke am out.
Yes.
That is even a president. When they lie, people they believe their lies.
You see that? That was Asari Dokubo. That is the statement that makes the IPOP, IPONG people, Biafra people to be fighting Asari, because he told them that I'm going to smoke Nnamdi Kanu out. They are not happy with him. And he reminded them, was Tinubu president then? Tinubu was not the president when he made that statement. So because now they are trying to use Tinubu, because it's Tinubu is going to Asari, that they stopped Asari Dokubo from going to Asari Dokubo, all those rubbish talk. All this. I told you before that these people can only run propaganda. My brother, without propaganda, you will never see them succeed. Without fake news, you will not see them. And there are some people that they still believe them, that they still deceive. It's like juju. It's like juju. You understand me? When people like us were following them, we are listening. We want to see if there's something genuine. We were listening and following them. Anything they talk, we follow them. They thought that we don't know what we're doing. You get the point now? I want you to listen to Asari here. Listen,
Now in the ground, meh, 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 meh. The sit at home when bridge, you say you don't like sit at home again. Yes, sir. If you are not a man, don't pretend to be.
Now he's telling them, because remember how they say, remember, the thing is that if these people have sense, they will think. Remember when Simon Ekpa declared it at home? How many of you remember? Simon Ekpa, who is claiming to be the prime minister of Biafra in Finland, prime minister of government in exile in Finland, he was telling them that sit at home, 2 weeks will bring Nnamdi Kanu out, right? Today, it's been more than 2 weeks, my brother. Nobody even talk about anything sit at home. And even Nnamdi Kanu said, I'm not the one that asked them to do sit at home. So the people that are following Simon Ekpa, that are telling them that Biafra will come or Nnamdi Kanu will be released into, my brother, it's been more than 2 weeks. It's been more than 2 weeks. Now, Asari Dokubo is reminding them that if you are not a man, don't be boasting that you're a man. Being a man is not standing on social media and be making noise and wear helmet. Helmet that you buy, helmet that you buy in an Amazon store or which store, online store. You wear helmet and be deceiving your brothers in the villages. It's not just in the villages. Women living in America. Can you see how the stupidity is? Women living in America for 17 years. They're supposed to be women that are supposed to build their community, their country, their village, their region. They are now contributing money to destroy it. Can you see it? Today I was showing you some innovations, technology. People go abroad. How can you travel abroad if you want to bring good things for your people? You are bringing terrorism. You are bringing IPONG. You are bringing group that is terrorizing your people. The small business that they are doing, they cannot do their business. You destroy their business. You burn down their properties. You threaten them. Sit at home, this and that. You talk all kinds of things, my brother. Do you think that people that live abroad 17 years, 20 years, they say they live abroad, though, they are the ones supporting it? They are the ones supporting. When we tell them something, they say, oh, initially they say, oh, they are using it to protect their villages. But it turned out that they are the ones using it to terrorize their own people, burning properties, killing their own people. I still have evidence. You understand me? I still have evidence. These people, it's like they will continue to deceive them, they'll continue to follow. When Simon Ekpa told them that 2 weeks sit at home, that Nnamdi Kanu will be released, my brother, 2 weeks sit at home has gone. There is no Nnamdi Kanu release. Because Nnamdi Kanu say it's not the one that sent them. They are on their own. So it tells you that what these people can catch, Igbos specifically, anything that will bring money through donations, they will go for it. I cannot pronounce that brother's name, Okulora, or something Okulora. One brother, or one Igbo brother, either from Imo or Enugu, what he does is to come online to ask for donations. So they will give him money. You say you want to go and treat somebody in the hospital, which is good. That one at least is good. We can see what he's doing. He's taking the money to treat his brothers and sisters that are having problems. But I'm telling you that you will never see any of these people continue doing what they are doing if there is no donation, if there is no money. Manus Raka is not even Igbo. He's Edo. He part of Edo, or I don't even know what they call it. Close to, they claim to be Igbos. You see, they benefit from it. If there is no donation, my brother, these people will not continue. They will not. They will not, because I just want you to understand what is their motivation factor. Their motivation factor is not anything, because if you want to tell us that you want Biafra for the life of your people, you cannot be making life difficult for them. You cannot be burning their properties. Instead of you to encourage them, start something. Do donations to bring good things to your people back home. But we are not seeing it. You are doing donations to burn properties, to bring fear and terror, that people are moving out of Igbo land to other places, and you are staying on social media and be shouting, you'll be dancing. Can't you see how foolish you are? I don't blame you, because your people celebrate criminality. They don't know even them, they say don't know the right thing. They don't know the good thing. So you can't blame them. Are you getting me now? So even today, Monday sit at home. No, Monday sit at home is not working, my brother. Go and get something reasonable to do. If you want the life of your people to develop, hold your governors accountable. Your state governors, they are the cause of your problem. If you people live abroad and you want to help brothers and sisters back home because of the situation in your region, you can do something better. I'm helping you now to think of something good than to be burning properties and other. If you want to start farming system, look at you. You live in America. Are you not seeing the way they do agriculture? Are you not seeing the way they do farming? Are you not seeing the way things are working? Are you not seeing? Why can't you bring some of those innovations to the Southeast? We have never seen one innovation that any of these people live abroad bring to the Southeast, so at least that we can envy of. Rather, what we see is fighting, shouting on social media. I will show you evidence. I will show you evidence of their, remember, Nnamdi Kanu said that Simon Ekpa is bringing a new dimension. I will show you evidence of a new dimension. Evidence of their new dimension is to sit on social media and be threatening their brothers. Let us see how you are going to do this. I will show you evidence, because I have evidence. But you see, I'm just giving you some things so that you get it. Because soon we are already moving out of this, because it's already gradually dying off. And it's dying off, and we don't want the president to forget. We want punishment for the criminals. Remember how they team up and they destroy the national gate, the National Assembly gate. Up to today, there's no punishment. I'm not aware that people that destroy the National Assembly gate, all of them, none of them have been punished. How can we run a system, a government that is not punishing criminals? How can we run a government that is not making sure, set a sample so that other people cannot do the same? That is the biggest problem that we have in this country. Are you getting me now? So, listen. So that is, by the way, let me move that one forward. There's something else I want to show you. I want you to see. Now, I want you to see the new dimension that Simon Ekpa is bringing. Pay attention to them and their group. This is the new dimension that the Igbos, in the name of Biafra, IPOP, or disobedient, are bringing to their people in the Southeast. Listen to what they mean, like they are wise, that they are strong, that listen to them.
Know us, and we did not know Nnamdi Kanu.
Listen up.
Can never solve this insecurity.
Did you hear that? He said, what we need is Biafra. That holding Nnamdi Kanu cannot stop this insecurity, which means they are the people doing it. He said it with his own mouth. These are the Simon Ekpa people, the IPONG people. These are the IPONG people and Biafra people. I want you to listen. Oh, they know the person that is talking. They know it. That's why I'm playing this message. I'm playing it for them, so that they will know that we understand their criminality. I want you to listen. He said the insecurity will not stop. Holding Nnamdi Kanu cannot stop the insecurity, which means they are the one doing it, and their governors know it. Remember, when the governors, they supported the IPOB. They supported them and said, oh, nobody's doing it. It's not Biafra agitators. Now, look, I want you to listen. Now, I'm debunking the lies of the governors in the Southeast, saying that the criminality is not caused by Biafra agitators. This is evidence. Remember, we always say that we have evidence. We have evidence, because sometimes we just keep it. Let the right time come. Every time you hear me talk about the governors in the Southeast, when they were saying that the criminality going on is not caused by Biafra agitators, I want you to listen to this video, to the audio, because I'm not showing you the video. I just want you to listen to the audio and listen to what they're saying. They say we are the unknown gunmen. I want you to pay attention. Oh. Everything we tell you here, we have evidence, guys. I want you to pay attention. These are the innovation that they are bringing to their people. Listen. Wait, let me go back. Wait.
We collect this gun from you people. You people.
Wait, hold on. I just want a little bit. I don't want it to too much of. I don't want Asari Dokubo. So I've finished with Asari Dokubo. Listen now. Listen.
We collect you people. Nnamdi Kanu did not know us, and we did not know Nnamdi Kanu.
So now, this person now, this is IPOP boys, IPON, Biafra people. They say Nnamdi Kanu did not know us. We did not know Nnamdi Kanu. That we collect this gun from you people. I get it me now. We already know he's trying to exempt Nnamdi Kanu from the criminality, which we already know. We already know when Nnamdi Kanu say they should enter police stations, take all the bondage, collect guns, do this. We already know that one. So it's trying to, just like I proved to you that these people, they don't get sense. It's egotic sense. You understand me? I'm not insulting the Igbos because some people will say, oh, we are insulting us. No. We are talking about people who, because we are not seeing the real people condemning the criminality. So it's like you guys are keeping quiet and we don't want it to happen in our own space. That's why we are talking about it. You understand me? And when we see criminals, we make sure we treat that person as criminal. Are you getting me now? So I want you to listen to them. Because when the governor said that it was not Biafra agitators, we have evidence to prove to them. And we know these people by their name, their real names, what they are doing. They are Biafra people. Listen.
All we need is Biafra.
He said, all we need is what? Biafra. Did you hear that? He said, all we need is what? Biafra. Holding Nnamdi Kanu there cannot stop the insecurity, which means they are the one doing it. The next one, listen.
Holding Nnamdi Kanu there can never solve this problem. The only way to solve this problem and to stop insecurity in this land is for you people to release Nnamdi Kanu.
So look at his idea and look at his sense. He said, oh, Nnamdi Kanu did not send us. Holding Nnamdi Kanu will not stop the insecurity, will not stop this thing. But them say they should release Nnamdi Kanu, that it will stop the insecurity. The people causing the problem, which are Nnamdi Kanu boys and IPON, they say releasing Nnamdi Kanu, no, we don't know Nnamdi Kanu this, but at the same time, he's still saying release Nnamdi Kanu. Are you thinking about it? Are you reasoning it? Think about it. Pay attention. There's something I want you to get from the message. These are the Biafra people. Because the governor say it's not the Biafra agitators that is doing it, right?
Failing to do that, we will keep on collecting guns that belong to you people. And we'll be...
You say we will keep on collecting the guns that belongs to you people. And what is he going to do with? Listen.
The same gun, will be killing you people. And we will keep on killing you people.
He said he will keep on using these guns to be buying people, to be buying the people. So, Mr. Governors in the Southeast, you told us that it is not the Biafra agitators that are doing this, that doing the criminality in the Southeast. But I can confirm to you from the rightful source that these are the people doing it, causing problems. So because I'm saying three things at the same time. How can you live abroad 17 years, 20 years? You are encouraging boys to destroy lives of people in the Southeast. But you told us that you wanted to protect the people in the Southeast. But at the end of the day, you turn out to be the one terrorizing the people and destroying lives in the Southeast. Does that make sense? Does that make sense? No, I'm asking you, people following Simon Ekpa, people following IPON and Biafra, I'm asking you people, if people have sense. You don't have sense, because if you have sense, you won't be doing it. Are you getting me now? So the Southeast governors now, looking at the statement that you made, that is not Biafra agitators, how can you defend this? Because we know them. And if you listen to his voice, you know him. He is telling you that they will continue to collect guns from the police of this and use it to kill our people, fight people, destroy everything in the name of Biafra. So this is completely criminality. We know how they are used Biafra and criminality to be destroying lives, and we don't want that to happen. I get it me now. So that is my message to the people shouting rubbish. I just wanted to clarify them. So my brothers and sisters, as you are seeing me here, I'm not here because I want to entice you. I'm here because I want my own country to be the best. So therefore, I will not allow criminals to be destroying it with their propaganda and fake news and running propaganda to deceive innocent people who don't know what is going on. Thank you very much, Jamie. Titi, Lola, I see you. Thank you very much. I salute you. You understand me? So this is what we have been talking about. And this is the reality. This is what has been happening for a very long time. And now it is very, very clear. We told them that Obi is coming, is like Biafra is coming. So now it's getting very, very clear. And no doubt, there are so many people that are still hoping that Obi will come. Oh. There are so many people that are still hoping that the court will declare Obi winner. Don't get it wrong. There are so many. That's why people like the IPONG, the Biafra people, they are still existing. You understand me? They are still existing somehow on social media to continue to hype, to continue to share the lies and propaganda, to continue to promote the criminality. You understand me? To continue to share the false hope and propaganda so that people will believe and continue to believe their lies. And then they will continue asking them for donations and donations and donations. Do you understand me? So that is why they are there. So there are so many of these people that still believe in the lies that Biafra is coming, number one, or Obi is coming, or there is going to be a rerun of election. It's so pathetic. But some of these people that are doing this because they are doing it because they need money for fuel to fuel their car, they need money to food to eat, all this kind. Is a way of survival as well. Which I don't have any problem with them. But for them to use it to deceive a group of people that can lead to problem in the country is what we don't want. And we condemn it. And we want the government to deal with criminals as soon as possible. We want the government to deal with criminals. People running propaganda, sharing fake news and propaganda cannot be allowed to continue doing what they are doing. I get it because it does not bring good image to the country, and we need this to come to an end as soon as possible. That is my message. As people who know the truth, they, as they are deceiving themselves, there are people coming out right now to say, no, I cannot be part of the gang. I cannot be part of the people deceiving people. No, I have to make my choice. And you have seen some of them who made their choice. One of them is this popular Nollywood actor. How many of you know him? He's a popular Nollywood actor. What's his name? Yul Edochie. You can see him. He's a popular Nollywood actor. He's saying, Jagaban. What did he even say there? He said, relax. Jagaban will fix Nigeria. He said, he has been trending. That is an Igbo man, Yul Edochie. He said, there are people who really know what is going on. He has been trending. Look at what is going on. People have been following him because he's sending the message. Because there's nothing you want to tell. Whether you say, oh, is drama, or is Nollywood acting, is drama, is whatever they want to do, whether it's deceiving people, my brother, the message is very, very clear. Are you getting me now? So as some of them, just like we speak now, as some of them are running propaganda, deceiving themselves because they are also benefiting from it, some people like the Igbos, like the Dave Umahi of this world and all those other guys, plenty of them are still supporting the president because they know that this is the right man for the job. Are you getting it now? So that's it. So what are we talking about? In summary, is to let you know that they know the truth. The reason why they continue to do it is because no one has been punished for their propaganda. The issue of Nnamdi Kanu, they still think that it's a joke. It's still like a joke for them. And I love the way the federal government is dealing with the issues. They still think that it's a joke. But it's not a joke. They don't understand. But very soon it will be very, very clear. You understand me? Somebody say, which good work is he doing? If Obi wins, so be it. Because Obi came from Biafra. If he won, they should not give him Abi. This is Abiodun Olowe. This is another criminal. That's another criminal. if you say if he won, as election not finished, election has finished. Who won? President Tinubu. So why are you still contesting who won or who not won? It is all of you. That is what I'm trying to explain to you. If you want to listen, if you want to learn, because sometimes you don't learn, you don't know. Even as we talk, it's not entering your brain. Do you have the sense to understand? You don't have sense. If we don't count money, you won't get it. It's only money. If I count money now and say one day, K-way. You understand me? So you see what we are saying. So if I don't count money now, you won't get it. You won't get the right knowledge. You see, when you want to make a point, you change your name to Akwa Ibom name, to Yoruba name, to it does not make sense, brother. We have told you before, from what you say, we will know who you are. It's simple. It's in the blood. You can't run away from it. It's in the blood. From what you say, we don't. So that is the brother. He's celebrating a success. My brother, you have to be part of the winning team. Because if you are not part of the winning team, there's nothing that will happen. You are only going to be crying and weeping and sharing tears and running propaganda just like you have been doing. Highest thing now, you will come out and expose yourself, just like you have been exposing yourself. They say, oh, we need more money. Obi is not trying, he's not giving us more money. That's what they are saying. You see all of them crying and weeping and saying all kinds of things. You see, that is by the way. I just wanted to share that little information because I've received it. Now, let's forge ahead. You know, today I'm talking about Tinubu systems, President Tinubu systems, innovations, investment in agriculture, manufacturing, and all those stuff. Those are the areas of my conversation. That is what I'm interested in because I know that is how this country can be great. Nigeria will be the best if all these things we are going to talk about will be put in place. The right systems. Those are fundamental problems. Putting the right system in place. If today there is no prime minister in the UK, the country will still be working. Do you know why? Because they already have the systems, the policies in place. Anything they want to do, they know what to do. They know the procedure. They know the process to do, to go ahead to do it. That is what we are talking about. We need the right systems and procedures in place to make things work. And that systems is the fundamental problems and challenges of this country. And without it, there's no way we can move forward. It's all about the systems. Planning ahead. 20 years plan, 50 years plan, and putting the right things in place to make it work. Are you getting me now? Just like we encourage this government to focus on electricity. And I love the development of the ministers and what they are trying to do. And that is what I'm talking about. We don't just want it to end up just being like that. This is Ogechuku Okariwo. Say, Calabar boy, go and rest. My brother, I'm Calabar boy. I'm proud of it. I'm a Akwa a Calabar boy. That is who I am. And we are kings and queens and we have overcome the world. I'm Calabar boy. So thank you very much to know that I'm Calabar boy. You know that I'm Calabar. I'm not Biafra. I'm not Igbo. I'm happy that you know. So I want to read the press statement, the State House press statement. I don't know which week, some few days ago. I love the content of this press statement. And this alone can show you what the government is doing to make sure everything is in the right place. We can see that there are so many people who do not have hope in President Tinubu's presidency, of course, government. We have seen so many people feel that we cannot do anything. It's part of the old politicians who have been putting the country in a challenging position. Well, there's no doubt you have your own opinion, but my own opinion is different from yours. I see the future. I see that Mr. President Bola Ahmed Tinubu, Asiwaju Bola Ahmed Tinubu, is the right man for the job. He's changing the country. Nigeria is back, is fixing the challenges of the country. And the only thing we can do is to support the president to make sure that it's going to be successful. Now, let me read it. State House press statement or release. Poverty eradication and investment promotion for wealth creation depend on justice reform, President Tinubu declares at the NBA conference. Of course, you all know the NBA conference, of course, that happened some few days ago, when the president himself was the one that opened that NBA conference. Now, President Tinubu emphasizes that world-class remuneration for legal professionals can sanitize judiciary for a prosperous Nigeria. President Bola Ahmed Tinubu has declared that Nigeria will not sustain failed economic theory that sees to the wastage of 90% of its cash revenue in the servicing of external debt in the midst of many development challenges facing the country. If in case you don't know, did you know that if at all, there are debt in this country, for example, if we are owing this in this country, there are lots of opportunities that can stop all these things. Whether they say we are paying loans or interest, it can be stopped. It can be stopped. We just need a leader that understands what is going on. Paying loans, there is no way Africa will ever develop. As long as there was a system that made us to be paying loans, we can never move forward, guys. because all of our money is used to pay loans. Why should we be paying loans when we don't make any profit? When we are at a deficit, when the country is a mess, when we are not making money, we borrow money to pay loans. So it's because we don't have leaders that understand legal laws and practices. This loan repayment can be stopped for even 10 years or 20 years until when we are back, until when the country is on a surplus. You don't know that? It's because we don't have political leaders that understand, that think. All they do is to be fighting among themselves and be sharing money. That is why we have been falling. Go and find out what I'm telling you. Go and find out what I'm telling you. We live in a country where there's a lot of service money and credit facilities, loan, everything. There's the law for it. There's everything. It's because you don't know. Your Nigerian leaders and politicians don't know. So we keep paying monies abroad, keep paying loans, repaying loans when the country is not moving forward. There's nothing to write about. And we'll continue to be at the loss. So we need leaders that understand the rules, that understand the game to change it, to know how to apply the law, to stop this loan repayment for 10, 20 years, 50 years, until when we get a certain level where we are at a surplus that we can pay loans or anything. Are you getting me? Samuel say, exactly, I've told them whosoever is against Tinubu, our president, is against God, period. Thank you very much for that. Now, I'm going to be reading some of these things now. I love the way our president, makes his point very, very clear. Now, President Tinubu explained or has declared that Nigeria will not sustain failed economic theory that sees to the wastage of 90% of its scarce revenue in the servicing of external debts in the midst of many development challenges facing the country. The president made the statement on Sunday in Abuja while declaring open the annual conference of the Nigerian Bar Association at the, of course, Chief MKO Abiola Stadium, Abuja, Velodrome. While energizing the gathering of 16,910 lawyers in attendance with an President Tinubu stated that the prosperity of Nigerians require will only occur once poverty is banished from the society with the focused cooperation of Nigerians' private sector leaders, many of whom were present at the opening ceremony. Can we continue to service external debt with 90% of our revenue? That's a good question. You see, that is why I love President Tinubu, because he's thinking. He understands what I'm trying to share. You can't be paying, there's no way, even if you're running a company and you are at a loss, even if you got a loan, you can't service a loan that you're already at a loss. So what are you using to pay the loan? And so if you are borrowing more money, if you have opportunity to borrow money and then you use it to pay loans, you must be stupid. Anybody that is running that kind of government is stupid. It's gone. There's no way forward for the country, guys. And if Mr. President continue that way, there's no way forward for the country. If there's nobody saying the truth, who say the truth? If you cannot borrow money and use it to pay loans, it's not possible. There's no way you can move. Where are you going? You want to repay loans. You don't have the capital. You don't have money to pay loans. You borrow money to pay loans. Forget about it. You are gone. So we need a president that understands this logic, these legal laws, so that can put a stop to it. Can we continue to service external debt with 90% of our revenue? It is a path to destruction. That is Mr. President talking. He says it's a path to destruction. It is not sustainable. We must make the very difficult changes that are necessary for our country to get up from slumber and be respected among the great nations of the world. The president thundered. This is a man that understands what we are talking about. This is Mr. President. Mr. President, His Excellency Asiwaju Bola Ahmed Tinubu. This is the one saying it. He's telling you the reality. That is how I know that this country is back. Nigeria is back on track, guys. Whether you like it or not. You understand me? Speaking on the theme of the conference, getting it right, charting the course for Nigeria's nation building, the president stated that hard decisions must be made to set the country on a growth trajectory, exactly just like the fuel subsidy removal and many other things that has to be done for us to move. Despite the initial pains which meaningful reforms usually bring, we cannot have the country we desire without the reforms we have initiated. It is painful at the beginning, in the short and medium term, but we must do what we have to do to take this nation to its great destiny. It is not about you and it's not about me. It is about our generations yet unborn, for whom we must bequeath a great and prosperous country, he affirmed. Against the backdrop of the renowned judiciary reforms he undertook as Lagos State Governor, President Tinubu renewed his commitment to deal conclusively with the pressing issue of, that is, their salary for judicial officers and legal practitioners, noting that true justice reform must begin with world-class salaries and benefits for legal professionals in Nigeria. Of course, the issue of minimum wage and all of that. That's what the president is talking about. You are learned, I want to learn. You are learned, I want to learn. Why are we so blessed and we are still lacking? That's the question that the president is asking. Why are we so blessed and we are still lacking? This is something that is so surprising, you know. He said, you are a learned colleague. I want to learn too. So why are we so blessed and we are still lacking? Why are we so blessed and we are still lacking? We must have a change of attitude and a change of our mindset. We accuse our nation and its previous leaders. We complain a lot of the past. Is that the solution? No. Let us look forward and be determined. And this is the position that we have decided to take for us in the City Boy movement. We are tired of complaints and blaming anybody. It is open. If you have opportunities, if you have ideas, if you have any skills, bring it on board. Let us put our hands together, support the government, share ideas, and make it work. Are you getting me now? This is what we are talking about. And look at it. I'm going to read it again. He said, you are learned. I want to learn. Why are we so blessed and we are still lacking? We must have a change of attitude and a change of our mindset. The president always repeats this. A change of attitude and a change of mindset. That reminds me, today I was showing them some innovations that is going on, where a small motorized and what do they call it? A small motorized and all these computer controlled technology that they are using now, you know, to deliver food to people. You know, you can order things from supermarket. And some people say, oh, if it was in Nigeria, they will steal it and run away. They will take it and run away. They will not allow it. I was showing it earlier today. Well, let me see if I have that video. Okay, let me show you. Some people say, oh, how can you think this will work in the country? How can you think this can work in Nigeria? I say, what is wrong with you people? Why can't it work? Why can't it work? Huh? See, I was talking about this today, earlier on today. I was showing them, you see, that is a small car that can be used to deliver food anywhere you are. You deliver the food to your house. I was showing them this. Is on the video, is on my page. If you have not seen it, go and watch the video. And some people under the comment section, I was just reading the comment. I couldn't stop laughing. You know, some people look at can you see that small car now? That is what they are using. It's a technology everywhere. Everywhere, man, is already gone. We are, you see, some of you are busy telling people to sit at home, telling people, oh, you want to use guns and bullets, you want to kill your brother, so that Nnamdi Kanu will be released. You are talking nonsense, man. You are talking nonsense. You are nonsense. That is why Mr. President said, why are we so blessed and we are still lacking? We must have a change of attitude. We must have a change of attitude and a change of our mindset. Very important. For me, I think that this should be a proper investment of the government. Mr. President should invest on a national orientation program. A national orientation program is very, very necessary for us to move forward, guys. Renewed hope. It's a renewed hope. It means we have to renew our mind. Even the Bible says, even in the Bible, he also talked about mindset. He said, do not conform to this world, but by renewal of your mind. It's the mindset, guys. If you want to move forward, you have to do something differently. Now, the president is saying we must have a change of attitude and a change of our mindset. We accuse our nation and its previous leaders. This is another thing that I love about President Tinubu. And this is how you know a leader that is going to be a success. He is not complaining of the past leaders or how they failed. He knew that they're already a failure. You understand me? Oh my God, somebody's asking me, please, Nsima, is someone inside the car? No, there is nobody inside that small car. There is nobody inside that small car. I will talk about it later, guys. No, there's nobody inside it. There's nobody inside it. If you think there's nobody inside it, oh wait. There's nobody inside it. There's nobody inside it. Let me show you again. There is nobody inside it. There's nobody. It's a small car now. It cannot take anybody. There is nobody inside it. It's already computerized. You see, if you get close to that small stuff, it will stop. It, of course, is already remote. It's a remote. It's remoted. You understand? You use remote and sensors. So it's working with sensors and remote. Can you see it there? So can you see it? It's working with sensors and remote. So this cannot take anybody inside. It can happen in Lagos. I mean, but you need a very good planning of the town, community planning, so that you will have road for people to walk on the road, on the pavement, for the cars, for correct traffic system. Because this thing is controlled. It's already it's sensors. It's running by sensors. They have already mapped out the road and it's programmed, and it will go to the supermarket after they pick the product, they put it inside there, program it, and it will move. And he knows the address. He goes to the address directly. There's nobody controlling. There's nothing inside. It's only the food or whatever, the content that is inside. Whatever somebody ordered is inside it. It's not anybody inside. It's already programmed, and it goes. And nobody can. If you can't even open it. I saw some people. I saw some people in the comment section that, oh, if it's in Nigeria, some people will steal the food and eat it. My brother, you can't even open it. When you even want to attack this car, now police will come and catch you. Everything is controlled. Everything is done. In fact, if you even get close to this car, it will take you picture. Somebody will know. Somebody will know you. You take your photo to take everything about you. So you can't do it. Oh my God. I will talk about it later, guys. See, this is what is important. And that is why you need to know why Mr. President will be a success. He knew that APC is government failed. Buhari failed. I always say it, Buhari failed, whether you like it or not. Or you say, okay, Buhari did a lot. Maybe he didn't have the media to propagate him. But to me, I say he failed. He failed because he could have put everything in place to make sure it works. And now Mr. President came. You notice that he's not blaming any previous administration. Of course, Buhari is his best friend, so he's not going to deny him, or he's not blaming anybody. He said, don't pity me. I'm ready for this job. I took this job and I can deliver. And you see him, he's gradually, doing the job, silently taking actions. He's listening to all the contribution of the people, and he's taking actions and correcting things and making sure it becomes a success. My brother, that is how you know that it's going to be a success. That is why you say we accuse our nation and its previous leaders. We complain a lot of the past. That's the truth. We keep complaining of a lot in the past. Just like when I see Showere complaining too much. He say, oh, we are the one that fight the military. I say, okay, now you are still here from that time till now. Okay, what is going on? Why are you still complaining? If you don't have ability to win election, how can you bring change in the country? It's simple. If you don't have ability to do things that can stop the powerful people, maybe the bad people as you speak, if you don't have the strength to stop the bad people, my brother, why are you making noise? You see, this is the way I think. It's very different, man. I don't think like all these idiots. If you don't have power to stop people flogging you, people that are maltreating you, people that are, what can you do? It's simple. Keep quiet, get the strength, get the power, and defeat all defeatables, just like what the city boy did. So you notice that the city boy is not playing the blaming games or complaining games or blaming. He said, we accuse our nation and its previous leaders. We complain a lot of the past. Is that the solution? He asked. That is never the solution. Do you know how I know? I was part of the people complaining. I was part of the IPONG. If you want to be part of IPOP, you lie, you will run propaganda, you'll be complaining. They will bring you up. I was part of it. So I knew what I'm telling you. The position I am today is what I'm telling you. It's a very knowledge, a higher level of knowledge. Because I was once there complaining, talking all kinds of rubbish, running propaganda, the same in IPOP, and until I realized that, man, this thing will not set us free. You can never move us forward. What can we do? All of us will live abroad with our skills, with our ideas. Why don't we come together? And instead of us to be talking rubbish, running propaganda, blaming the country. If we see anything good, let us bring it. Let us bring our ideas. Let it be that we have done it and it did not work. Then we can talk about it. Then we can complain. It's a complaining a lot of the past. We complain a lot of the past, accuse the previous leaders. Is that the solution? President Tinubu said, no. Let us look forward and be determined. God has given us what we need. We must work hard with determination to make our country great. And it begins with you who are seated here with me, the president exclaimed. Are you getting me now? So, referring to the keynote address delivered by the chairman of the UBA and all of that, Mr. Tony Elumelu, who he praised for setting an agenda for economic growth and development, President Tinubu bemoaned the inability of the country to eradicate poverty and tackle poor electricity supply. You see? Do you see that? The president understands the challenge. It's a poor electricity supply. Despite Nigerians' abundance of gas, we have it. How can we not have electricity, guys? We have gas to power the plant 24 hours. So he made a commitment that his administration will ensure that Nigeria generates and distributes the electricity the economy requires to strive. To thrive. Yes, that's it. Electricity, guys. Without electricity, forget about it. There is no way, there's no country in the world that can move forward without electricity. It doesn't matter the source of electricity, whether it's by coal. We have coal in the Enugu state, the coal city. We have coal there in Enugu. We have gas everywhere. So we are supposed to have 24 hours electricity, guys. We just need leaders that can do it. He said, yes, it is a shame not to have adequate electricity for the mass majority of homes in Nigeria and to power our industries. That is why I'm reading this particular press statement. And this is coming directly from the president. So you will know that the president really understands the challenges and is working towards making sure that is fixed. It's about electricity, guys. Security, electricity, and policy. It will enhance manufacturing, agriculture, and every other thing. That's it. He said, yes, it is a shame not to have adequate electricity for the mass majority of homes in Nigeria and to power our industries. There cannot be any industry without electricity. So people end up looking at the cost of running the diesel engine or petrol or generators. It's a lot of money. So how can we address poverty without electricity? Oh my God. That is why I love Mr. President. He tells you the way it is. How can we address poverty without electricity? We can take many people out of poverty with uninterrupted electricity supply. Poverty is not acceptable and we must banish it, President Tinubu concluded. And some people somewhere are sitting down talking rubbish about the president. Do you know who Jakaban is? Look, we have never had any president in history that have addressed this issue like the way Mr. President have addressed it. He knows it. There is no way we will keep making noise. Oh, we want to add value to the economy. We want our naira to be strong, made in Nigerian product. My brother, without electricity, forget it. Without we cannot achieve it. Let me read that place again. He said, yes, it is a shame not to have adequate electricity for the mass majority of homes. This is a direct statement from Mr. President himself. He said, yes, it is a shame not to have adequate electricity for the mass majority of homes in Nigeria and to power our industries. How can we address poverty without electricity? This is a very strong question, guys. I think we should be dealing with this topic. How can we address poverty without electricity? We can take many people out of poverty with uninterrupted electricity supply. Simple. I've said it before. Nigerians are innovative people, hardworking people. With just electricity, there's a lot of things that we can do. So reading this press statement is a confirmation to what we have been saying, even without even knowing that this person have addressed this issue many, many times. He said, we can take many people out of poverty with uninterrupted electricity supply. With just electricity supply, the situation of the country is 50% solved. Because many people can now do their stuff, bring their own personal skills, innovation to the country. They can start up different things. You can live in Nigeria and work anywhere in the world because there's electricity. We can take many people out of poverty with uninterrupted electricity supply. Poverty is not acceptable and we must banish We must banish poverty. President Tinubu concluded. I get it now. Now, of course, many people have charged the president uh, that he has the confidence. For example, the NBA president, Jakubu, as is the son, of course, Jacobi is a son, expressed his confidence of Mr. President to the ability of Mr. President to deliver good governance to Nigeria because of his pedigree and past track record of excellence performance in Lagos State, where he was the governor between 1999 to 2007. President Tinubu got it right in Lagos, and it is our considered expectation that as president of Nigeria, you will not only replicate your achievements in Lagos, but surpass them for our country. Did you see that? So powerful. I get it, me now. So powerful. Of course, we saw the FCT minister, Wike was there and everything, guys. So this is to let you know that our president knows what he's talking about. You understand everything that we are saying, and he's ready to make sure that things will work out. And I so much appreciate Mr. President. I'm telling you guys. Can you see it? I'm so much appreciative, but we'll be here to give them the message. We'll be here to deliver the message for them. Since they say, "Oh, Nsima, this and that," I don't have time for all those people. Some will say, "I love Mr. President Bola Tinubu, our president. Thank you very much. Thank you very much." I get him, Do you see it now? So, who are those people that are making noise? Wait, let me read some of your comments. Guys, I don't want to take much time. You understand me? I don't want to make much time. Thank you very much. Some people say after all their noise, flyers, yes, daddy, mama, sit at home, this and that. Child, it's a shameful thing, though. Me, I'm gonna laugh at all of you. Because me, I will laugh at all of you. Forget it. After all your noise making and all of that. I don't even tell them. I say, at the end of the day, if you not get this, you be a fraud or all this rubbish that people are doing, we'll see. Make sure say you get them all these things. Adebo Wale say, Bolaji say, our president is a great man. We are blessed to have Mr. President. That's the truth. We have never had a president like this before. Guys, I just want to see if I can read your comment, guys. Somebody say you said this on your last program that this administration must make sure at least 4 states first, and and President Tinubu said it. Brother, I respect you more. What did I say again? RG, is it RG? He said you said this on your last program that this administration must make sure at least 4 states first. And Prime Minister said it, President Bola Tinubu said it, brother, I respect you more. God bless Nigeria, may Jagaban succeed. You don't know, Mr. President. You don't know. When you see, I tell you that Mr. President will shut all the naysayers, all the bad belly people, all his enemy. Oh, concerning the power, yes. You can see what the president is talking about. My brother, this is the truth. There is nobody, there are some children that you will tell in the UK or in America that Africa don't have light. They will never believe it. Because they'll be asking you, how will they survive? So do you sleep without electricity? My brother, do you know that we still sleep without electricity? Our prayers now is that people like us will see the need to come together to support the president. All of us. The president needs our support right now. All of us. There's a program we're about to do. I've been mentioning this thing. It's taking a long time to build it. So, we are calling on technocrats, innovative people, scientists, engineers, come together. Let us put a plan. We're already having a plan. Let us put a plan and bring forward to the president. See, let us have a model. Let us have a model to show these people that things can work. Of course, we can see that Lagos is a model already. Lagos, things are working, things are moving in Lagos. We need more. Like all these flooding issues, all these flood and what do they call it? Traffic issues in Lagos. That can be eradicated once. We need all these things to be sorted. We need leaders that can do these things. It's not rocket science, man. This is already working everywhere in the world. I would tell him this is already working everywhere in the world. We don't just have leaders that want to serve the people. They are always there for their own personal interests. But thanks to our president, because it's not, I don't think Mr. President is looking for money. I don't think he doesn't have the wealth. I don't think he have everything. He has said it with his mouth. He has money. He's not looking to steal money. He's not looking for money. He's not looking using political position as opportunity to steal. Because we know that this is the problem that has always been with the politicians and with the leaders. They always see it as opportunity to steal, to use it to enrich themselves, to take all our money to go and store in banks abroad and everything, build houses abroad, buy properties abroad, and forget Nigerians. So we don't think that Mr. President's administration will be like that. That is a thing of joy. And then also looking at his ministers, they seem to be doing well. So we want these ministers, we want these people that Mr. President have given them this opposition, this job, to use it seriously, because we are going to call you people out. If you people fail to execute all the plans of the president, including the governors, we are watching them. We can see some of them announcing. Like I saw the government of Kogi State announcing palliatives, and I was like, is this palliatives? This is not palliatives, Kogi State governor. You announce a palliative and you say you are giving money to the workers. The workers are already working. Where palliative was for people who don't have food already. So these people, because we are the people in the state. I don't know. I was trying to explain something. I said, if the leaders have failed, have we not also failed by our own? Because we also have a job, a role to play. If we have failed as a people to hold our leaders accountable, then we should also blame ourselves. Because we are the one to hold our leaders accountable. How can Kogi State governor is telling that, look at his palliatives. I didn't record it. Next time I'm going to record it to tell you what I saw. He said that he's going to give 10,000 to civil servants. He's going to give transportation to civil servants. Everything is civil servants. What plans do you have for people that are not civil servants? Oh my God, we lack leaders. Political leadership is what we need. We need leaders, political leaders in that country. And thanks for His Excellency, our president, President Bola Tinubu, for coming out, because he's. Please, we are going to mention all their names. So, thanks to the power minister, because let me tell you, the power minister, you have a lot of work to do right now, because every other thing we are talking about cannot work when there's no electricity. Very soon, I'm going to also suggest some ideas in the area of electricity, if you need them. Because in Nigeria, we have a lot source of electricity that we can even be selling. Just like we say we supply electricity to Niger Republic and others. We can be supply electricity. We have it. How many source of electricity did UK have, or the US or America have? How many source of electricity? Can you see how the American people, the Russia, how UK and others, Europe, how they invest in their energy? Have you ever asked yourself? They come to Africa. They call you for meetings because they are looking for ways to make sure that they have steady power supply for their people. By the way, in case you don't know, that they are storing their energy. All this energy that they buy in Africa, all those things, they are storing their energy for future. They already have a storage that can last for 50 years. And what are you talking about? You are there fighting politicians, fighting how you're going to buy a house, how you're going to go to. This is not making sense. We need leaders. That's why today I talk about Tinubu system. We need a solid foundation, a system that even if we don't have a president, things can still be working. That is what we need. It's going to take a lot of work. It's hard work. Are you getting me now? So that is what we need right now. Thanks to Mr. President. Please, Mr. President, we need electricity. 24 hours with just electricity, my brother. We know that Nigerian problem is solved. Over 50% of Nigerian problem is solved. Over 50%. Now, when we talk about this electricity, we know that there are some people With some of the states don't have the facility, the infrastructure to sustain a 24 hours electricity. So these are some of the infrastructures that the government is supposed to invest in to make sure that they will have uh, the right whatever that's supposed to supply electricity, you know, for to the people and everything. Those are the things that we need, guys. This is what we need. You understand? So, Mr. President, we are looking up to you in this electricity. We know that Mr. President have experience before now. Mr. President wanted to supply or solve the issue of electricity in Lagos and all of that. Now we are our president. Please, we need solution. We need power supply, 24 hours, steady power supply of electricity, so that manufacturing companies, agriculture can function. Yes. When people talk about greenhouse, how do you think greenhouse function? How do you think greenhouse function? You need electricity. There are so many things that we can't survive. There's nowhere. There's my brother. There's 24 hours, but we should be clapping for ourselves. Nigerian government supposed to be paying compensation to Nigerians for not supplying them electricity, for making Nigerians to live in fact to sleep in the dark for years. Nigerian government supposed to pay compensation, guys. I'm telling you, I know what I'm telling you. You can't do that. If electricity go off in the UK, you know the kind of monies they will pay to their citizens, and they will still compensate them. And it will be accompanied with sorry, we are sorry. That is why I'm saying that Nigerians don't know their right. All they do, they support people that they are not work, they don't love them. That's what they do. It is stupidity for you to believe. Oh my God. Where is this thing? Do you remove the charger? Oh my God. Hold on, guys. I need to put my charger for one of my this thing. Do you remove the charger for the laptop? Do you unplug it from the power source? Hold on, guys. This system is going to go off. What did you do? I've plugged it already. Then why is it not powered? Hold on, guys. Okay, guys, let's do this. So just in case, Nsima, where is Peter Obi puppet Aburi? Eh, God. Uh, Samuel said, Mr. Nsima, I love our president spokesman. That yellow guy, he is fantastic indeed. Yes, that is what's his name again? I don't want to pronounce it wrongly. So let me look for his name. That's the one that released that the press state house press release. His name is Ajuri. Yes, his name is Ajuri. Is I told you that Mr. President always bring intelligent people. Now, anybody that is working for Mr. President, they are intelligent. They are technocrats. When we say they are technocrats, some people get angry. Mr. President know how to assemble intelligent team that will deliver the job, guys. So, Mr. Ajuri is the special advisor to the president, media and publicity. So, for him to have gotten the job, my brother, it's not my mind. He's going to deliver the job. He's delivering the job. He's delivering the job. And what we want is we need to see it physical. We need to actually see it in real life, where people's life are affected directly, positively, where people can, that's what we are talking about here. Are you getting me now? Uh, yes, thank you very much. I just got the updates. The Kogi State subsidy relief palliative. I was looking at it. I said, "Wow, this is the problem of the country." The same thing that the people from the southeast. Up till now, I'm not hearing the people from the southeast shouting about their governors, what they are doing. Hmm? Up till now, none of them is telling us what they are doing. They, whatever they want that are doing, there are some of them that are saying, "Look at what they want to do." I've not heard the governors from the southeast, or none of the people shouting disobedient Obi Obi. I've not heard them. I've not heard them ask questions. What are the governors? What is the governor doing? Eh? So now I saw the palliative from the Kogi State governor. I say, wow. He said, Kogi State subsidy relief palliative. I'm going to talk about this later. For workers, he said, number one, reduction of working days from 5 to 3 days for state and local government. Really? Hey God. Payment of my brother. If I read this, uh it does not make sense. We'll talk about it in a special broadcast, guys. We'll talk about it. We'll talk about it. It's terrible what is going on. It's the governors. They are the one not making it, they are in charge of the state. They are the one to develop the state. The governors are the one to develop the state. Is that not true? Is it the president? So I saw Yaya Bello palliative. It does not make sense. I look at it. In fact, the one that even made me weak was that payment of 10,000 naira monthly to all public officers and pensioners in the state and local government for a period of 6 months. Okay, so what about people that are not working? What about people that don't have work? What about people in the villages, those farmers? What is going to happen to them? Everything that the Kogi State governor stated here is for people working, for workers and welfare. What about for the Nigerians, for the people in your state? So this is what we are talking about. These people don't have plan. Many people, they just keep on enjoying their lives. And many Nigerians don't know that the cause of their problem is their state governors. They are looking up to the president, and the president will not have power to solve the problem of their state. It's a terrible situation. 5 billion. I will read it. I will read it properly. When we start another broadcast, because we are going to be talking about the palliatives and what governors are doing up to now. What the governors are doing up to now. So we will talk about it later in another conversation, guys. It's very, very important for us to know that for us to achieve success, our governors, they have to play a part. And if they fail to play a part, it's going to be a challenge for that state. And then that is why we are calling on, and it's unfortunate that this Kogi State is APC, right? And we are expecting the APC governors to work with the president to achieve success in the state. What is actually happening in Kogi State that we can be proud of? Those are the questions we ask, because I only ask questions, guys. If some people misunderstand me and they come after me, they say, "Oh, you don't love this person." I say, "I love everybody. I love everybody. I'm only saying things because I can see where the problem is coming from. I can see where the problem is coming from." So now let me read some of the comments from RG. RG Gap say it should be all eyes on 247 electricity, not the ayeye talk. Thank you very much. Electricity should be a priority in this government. Electricity should be a priority in this government. Aderemi Murphy say, "Good evening, everyone. Thank you very much. I see all of you." Even our president tell Wike that if he want a land in Abuja, he should not give him. Yes, I saw that. I saw that he also charged FCT minister, of course, Wike, to focus on his metro line or something like that to make sure that the rail line is working and whatever. Yes. So this is what we are talking about. We need people. Lanre Akin said these governors behaving like they own state money. Exactly. So these governors, they are behaving like they own state money. Yaya Bello should not try that. Oh, he cannot tell us that 5 billion is finished. Yusuf say, watch this team will be like the team in Lagos. Watch out for Team Nigeria. Yes, we can't wait. We can't wait. We can't wait for everything to mature because all of us will be happy, guys. All of us will be proud that this is the reason why we supported Mr. President. Is that not true? As things begin to work out, all of us will be proud. We'll be calling on we'll be shouting everywhere, we'll be celebrating every day that Mr. President has made us proud. That the reason why we voted for him has come to pass. My brothers and sisters, man, it's gonna be something so good. And we can't wait for Mr. President to deliver success. Success is what we are looking forward to. So there should be more focus on electricity. All resources should be channeled on how to make sure we have electricity, guys. The template is already there. We don't need much. We don't need much spending for our electricity. We have gas. We have coal. We have sunlight, or is it sunshine? We have sunshine. We can harness all the sunshine or sunlight everywhere in the north. We can harness it. It can power the whole of Nigeria, and we can see only the sunlight we have in Nigeria can power Nigeria and any other neighboring country. I say only the sunlight, the sunshine. So don't every region have something. No? It's just because we don't have leaders that are thinking on how to use these resources, harness it, and turn it into something good, man. Now, the government of Nigeria needs to pay citizens for making them to live in homes and houses without electricity, power supply, in darkness. It's what I'm telling you, guys. It's what I'm telling you. Is it not the federal? As at that time, they say federal government is the one that have the power. But now the state can also produce electricity. Nigerians don't know their right because if they know their right, all Nigerians should be seeking for compensation for the federal government. And what I'm telling you is a reality. What I'm telling you is a reality. For failing to provide electricity for Nigerians. Someone say Anambra State has not done anything yet. Though. Anambra State, Governor Soludo, professor, is a professor. We are watching them now. Maybe they still need plans to have a solid plan. How long now did they announce this thing? How long did they announce the palliative self? Long time ago. So maybe they still need plans. We are going to be looking at it. So guys, I think it's almost midnight. It's almost midnight. I just decided to, because I came back late, decided to say, let me come live. I'm sorry I've been coming late these days, but it's important that we learn something. And let us have hope, just like the city boy have said, is renewed hope. Nigeria is back. And with our support, the president will be the best, will do the best, and Nigeria is going to achieve success. That is my conversation. I strongly believe in the city boy, his team of technocrat and his capacity and his wealth of knowledge and experience to deliver this country on the path of success, guys. That is my hope, and I'll share it with you every day because I know that we cannot fail. Nigeria is back on track. We cannot fail, especially that we have President Tinubu in charge. We cannot fail. Are you getting me now? We cannot fail. So far, so good. What are you going to rate the governor, the ministers that are taking action, and the governors that have also have their plans? Especially, there are governors that have brought out their plans as well. We cannot forget the governor of Borno State, Zolum. Is it Zolum? The governor of Borno State. How can we rate them? Because we need to begin to appreciate people who have tried, and so that we can support them to do more. It's not when somebody do something good, we keep quiet. When they do wrong, we shout, shout, shout. We need to focus on the good part of what these people are doing and then help them to see that they can do more for us to achieve more. This is our priorities. So we need to begin to bring on board. Let us have a list of all the governors, what they are doing in all the states, every state, the governors and their actions, because we need to begin to visit them. Let us know what are the areas that are, that there's progress and how we can move that country forward, guys. That is all I can say. Of course, you know my name. My name is Akparawa Nsima, the first son of Idu. I'm from Akwa Ibom. Akwa Ibom Ayaya. Abasiri Diongo Genufo. Akwa Ibom Ayaya. Itamiba. Abasiri Diongo Genufo. We continue to pray for our president. Our president to be strong and healthy, wisdom and understanding. According to Igbo people, they say akonuche. We pray for our president to receive more akonuche, knowledge, sense to lead this country on the path of success, my brother. At the end of the day, anybody trying to see him fail will understand that at the end of the day, we are a success. That this country is on the path of success, yet they can't see it. We can't blame them if they don't have eyes. We can't blame anybody that does not have eyes, right? So that is our prayers, guys. Our prayers is very, very strong now. Anybody that do not have eyes will continue to be blind. Anybody that want to see will see. Are you getting me now? Anybody that don't have eyes will continue to be blind. Anybody that don't want to see will continue to be blind. But you see, those of us that have seen and know that Mr. President is on the path of success, is bringing success to the country, we will continue. That's our prayer. So we pray for him to continue to select the right team, work with the right people, strike the right deal, negotiations, take the right decisions that will set this country on the path of success. Of course, I know that Mr. President knows that so many people are coming planning evil against him, and he should not rest about it. We have already said it before, especially these disobedient children and Biafra criminals. They are always on the lookout, looking for things to bring down the government, to run propaganda, to cause problems. I'm aware they say that they want to protest again on September 9, which is 100 days in office. Mr. President is going to be 100 days in office on the 8th of September, and they are planning to bring their protest on the 9th of September. I'm aware that the president should be aware of their plan. So they are always looking for something to bring up problem. They want to protest increase of school fees. So on the 9th of September, they are planning to protest increase of school fees. So the president must understand there are people trying to bring down on the crown. They are still planning evil against his government. You see, it is because the government have not been punishing criminals, and they are not still punishing criminals up till now. Up till now. Up till now, my brother, something just got my attention, guys. I'm shocked. Up till now, they have not been able to punish criminals. So as we speak now, they are planning evil. They say they want to protest, they want to do this. Remember, they want to hide. They are looking for every small thing to cause destabilization in the country. So the government must make sure that they stop these criminals. Criminals must be punished. This is my conversation. I keep telling you this. They are still planning evil against Mr. President's government, and they are planning evil as we speak. They are making sure they do everything possible to topple the government in any ways. So September 9th, they are planning another evil in the name of increase of tuition, whatever. Nigeria do not even pay any school fees. I'm talking to you. You don't pay any school. So stop. Let nobody confuse you. These are criminals that are hiding under tuition fees and to topple the government. And the president must understand this. You understand me? This is a very serious issue, and that is their target. I getting me now. So guys, we pray for all of us to be strong and healthy, to not lose hope. Yes, things are difficult, challenging at the moment all over the world, but just like Mr. President and others are taking action, and his team, they are taking action to see what they can do to at least cushion the effect of everything that is going on all over the world. So we pray that all of us will be alive to see Mr. President succeed, to see the new Nigeria, to enjoy this renewed hope that is championed by Mr. President himself. Oh, you understand me? So may God bless all of you. May God bless our president. May God bless the Federal Republic of Nigeria, guys. I'm going to be leaving now because it's late for me. I need to rest so that I can continue to work later. So stay blessed, guys, until I come your way next time. Bye-bye for now. Bye.